The movie Ordinary Angels follows a struggling hairdresser who single-handedly rallies an entire community to help a widowed father save the life of his critically ill young daughter. I'm so happy to have the stars of the movie, two-time Academy Award winner Hilary Swank and Alan Ritchson here to share more. Thanks to both of you. Hilary, I couldn't believe this is actually a true story. Tell me about your reaction when you read the script.
I thought the same thing. When you say life is stranger than fiction, it's so true 100% of the time. If you read this and it was fiction, you'd say, we got to tone this down. It's impossible. So I had the exact same reaction, and I know you did too.
Totally, yeah. And I think you approach true stories sometimes with a bit of skepticism. You know, how much hyperbole or flavor is the writer going to add? And there really wasn't a lot of that in this script. I mean, it's such a heartbreaking, traumatic, true story. That ultimately calls us, inspires us and calls us to action. There's a lot of hope in this story as well. But this is, what you see is what you get. This is really how it happened. To the point that there's real footage, from the news when this was happening that aligns really well with the film. So, it's just a beautifully told story.
It is. Now, do either of you enjoy portraying real people?
Oh yeah.
I think it's it's the apex of, as far as being a performer goes. I mean, I think there's kind of nothing, higher than the responsibility that comes with portraying real people.
I pretty much made a career out of it. I played so many real life people, and it's extraordinary because most of them have persevered through adversity and just done magical things, and it's a reminder that we're all capable of that. And so when I get to walk in their shoes and see through their eyes, it just enriches my personal life in such an enormous way.
I love that. And Hilary, not only do you have a history of not only playing real people, but flawed people. I'm wondering how you go about doing that.
Well, I just try and do service and honor to their lives. I feel an extra responsibility because of that, and we're all flawed. And so it's also a great reminder that we're not alone in our messiness, and I think it makes us feel more united, me especially.
Now, you're both parents, but Hilary, you didn't have kids when this was filming, so Alan, I'll ask you, how is being a father yourself part of your process for this role?
Yeah. I mean, for me, I just sort of have to imagine how far I'd go to save or protect one of my kids, and I'd go to the end of the earth. So, I really understood that about Ed Schmidt, this father who's doing everything he can to protect his daughter.
Absolutely. And tell me, did either of you have a scene or a moment that had a significant impact on you?
Me personally, what's funny is we shot probably the toughest scene for me emotionally, day one. This is a scene where the father's trying to get his daughter to a plane and has to take some back roads, and there's a fallen tree that he can't get past, and then he has to make a phone call at a pay booth to let the doctor know that he's not going to make it to this liver transplant in time. And it's a heartbreaking moment.
It's making me cry right now because we just saw the premiere, and you are so good in that.
Oh, thank
and
you.
with the tree, I
Thank
couldn't
you.
even. I can't keep it together.
Thank you. It's a tough scene, and that was the first thing that we shot. So when I think about filming, it's that first day. It was a doozy.
You got it out of the way though.
I did, yeah. We ripped the Band-Aid off. Yeah.
Well, you both are amazing in this movie, and I guess the message is we can't always help ourselves, but we can help someone else. Hilary and Alan, thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Have a good morning.